All right, y'all, welcome back. It is still Tuesday, February 27th, 2024, and this isn't like your typical decode, but I'm going to show you we can still hit on it and show that even the NHL is scripted by numbers, okay? Now, it says 20 years since NHL's record setting brawl. Fighting is down across the league but not going anywhere. Okay, and they're talking about the Ottawa Senators, Philadelphia Flyers brawl. 419 total penalty minutes. That's insane. Now they say, look, 20 years since then, right? Brawl right there equals 20 in Gematria. Right here, we just copy and paste it right here. Look at that. Brawl 20 in that reduction cipher. And it's no coincidence how this fighting is down, right? But it's no coincidence that now we get this story 20 years since and brawl equals 20. Here, we'll play this video and then we'll get on the connections, right?
20 years since the brawl between the Philadelphia Flyers and Ottawa Senators that set the record for the most penalty minutes in NHL history.
Oh, and it is real fighting. You know, it may be like staged every so often how they set it up or whatever, but if you want to escape, sometimes we do a lot of this, or I do a lot of this decoding, right? If you want an escape, I'll go check out some NHL fights.
20 years since the brawl between the Philadelphia Flyers and Ottawa Senators that set the record for the most penalty minutes in NHL history. Fighting has evolved to the point where there are expected to be fewer than 300 this season. In 2003-04, there were nearly 800.
Yeah, when I played, it was you could really use it as intimidation. You can still use it a little bit today, but not as much. You know, the stage fighting and all that stuff that doesn't work anymore. But there is a time and place for it.
But don't expect it to be banned anytime soon.
I think that it holds a place in the game. I'm not a huge fan of the two toughest guys on the ice just jump the boards and fight each other just to fight. I don't think we see that at all anymore. It's all kind of standing up for a teammate, defending yourself, defending the guy beside you. So from that standpoint, I'm glad it's still around.
NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman has said fighting serves as a thermostat in hockey that keeps tensions from boiling over, leading to sick swinging and measures other than fisticuffs.
I like that it's still involved in the game. I think it's important in the game. I think, when guys police themselves, I do think it does control a lot of the cheap stuff that goes on. So I'm happy for that. But with the skill we have in the game now, it's nice to see that guys can feel a little bit more freer out there and try and do more and show their abilities. The game's better now than it was back when, all that stuff was going on back when I played. The games just keep evolving, and it's going to continue that way.
All right. Back that up in case we want to look at it again. All right, so let's get to our connections here. Let's look at the article. Let me go out. Let me probably zoom in a little bit and we'll scroll down. Okay, so here we are. Let me make sure you can see. Okay. So, they're just kind of going over some fights here. Marcus Foligno of Minnesota, the Wild, they're saying took a hit, delivered one on his own to Chicago's Jared Tinordi, and the two big guys dropped the gloves outdoors in front of 82,000 people. That's an interesting number. Watch how that hits. I just did the story where Prince William's godfather, he passed at 82, right? And Prince William was born in 82. That was just the last decode. And I'm telling you, all of these stories are connected by numbers. And I'm going to show you by some other events on the world stage, right? So, and let's, this is going to connect with the 82,000, with the 82 another way, but I'm going to wait on that until we get a little further in. So, Look at Jared. So right here, Jared Tinordi. Okay, let's show right here. Okay, Jared Tinordi and Marcus Foligno. You know, they want to bring this. I actually caught this one. You know, they had a scrap. Now that was on February 7th, right? But look at Jared Tinordi's birthday. He's got this the 2/20 birthday. Now that's the same as Rihanna, okay? And you know, the Super Bowl, we just had the Super Bowl pass, right? And she performed at last year's Super Bowl, right? Okay? And with that connection right there, National Football League equals 220. Right here, National Football League. You see that? 220. So you get this, you get the 220, and then Tinordi has the 220 birthday, like Rihanna. We just passed the Super Bowl. She performed at last year's Super Bowl at the halftime show. So, and now look who else, look who they mention here now, and watch, this is still going to connect to the Super Bowl. And they're just kind of bringing up random fights here. Okay, and then it says, it even took less for Matt Rempe and Matt Martin to spice up the Rangers Islanders showdown with the fight. Okay, and here, let's show this, and I'll look and see when that. So here they are. That's a tall guy on the left, right there. Number he's like, what is he, like 6'8"? That's Matt Rempe over there, and then that's Matt Martin. So you get two Matts here fighting. All right. And here you go. Here's another pick. I wish I could show the footage. Oh, and it's two New York teams. And watch how that's interesting. Watch how that's interesting. And with the Super Bowl thing, this is Matt Martin right here on the left. Look at his birthday. Look, 5/8, May 8th. We just had Super Bowl 58. And that 1-7 that he has, that was huge with the Lamar Jackson birthday. Quarterback equals 117. Josh Allen had the 17 on the jersey. And many more. And he's born in 89 like Taylor Swift. Okay? You see that right there? So born in 89 like Swift. We just had Super Bowl 58. Now let's look at Matt Rempe, the guy he fought right here. Notice how, okay, again, it's two New York teams, right? So you get two New York, and we're gonna look at that record-breaking brawl, the Senators and Philly. We're gonna look at that and wait until you see how that connects as well. You know, every time they bring up some historic event in the past, oh, the first time since then or whatever, you always got to look at that. So let's look at Matt Rempe here. Let me pull him up over here, because this is gonna hit more ways than one. Now this character just started, okay? So he's been fighting lately. He's got some fights. Oh, is he let me see. Oh, he's on the top story. You see that? Make for his NHL debut, I think he has 3 or 4 fights. Look, 6'8", out of Calgary, Canadian professional ice hockey player, forward for the Rangers of the NHL. He was drafted by the Rangers in the 6th round. Rangers fighting sensation. You see that? How they're putting him on the stage? Right there. Fighting sensation. And he got knocked cold. He fought even since this I don't know if that fight was yesterday. This article might have been, no, this article's from today. I don't know if they mentioned the Olivier fight, but this guy got taken down. I'd have to look at that. But okay, anyways, this guy, you see the Rangers here. Now let's put his name in. You see Mattrempe. Check this out. And he fights another guy named Matt, right? Look at Look at his name right here. You get 111 and 39. Now that's just like New York. Okay, and he plays for the New York Rangers. You see that? And they play the Islanders. 111 and 39, New York, with the name. Okay, fighting sensation just, comes out of nowhere, right? First game he fought. That was his first game, actually. That was his first shift, and he fought right there. Okay, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? What about Islanders? Let me just put Islanders real quick, and then we'll move forward. Islanders. Let's see where that. Okay, it just syncs up with earlier. All right, so anyways, you get the one, you get the 39 right there, and that's not it for the 39s. All right, you see that right there? Now look, the Rangers. Now let's look at that game right here. Oh, okay, this is their current record, and Matt Rempe got knocked down hard in a scrap in this game. Look at how the Rangers have 39 wins. You see that? So this was 2 days ago, the 25th. So this is a different game right here. You see? I want to look up that Islanders game too, right? The score and stuff like that. But okay, so you see 39 wins, Matt Rempe equals 39, New York equals 39. Who did he fight? Look. Look, who did he fight? He fought Matt Martin. Right there. Look, Matt Martin equals 39. Like New York. Both of them play for New York. Look, Matt Martin's got the 39. You seeing a little trend there? Look at that. Right there. Just get a visual on it. And these are just fights they're bringing up here. Like, oh, look, this guy goes to the Rangers. He's got 111 and 39. Like New York. Matt Martin, 39. And the Rangers have 39 wins right now. Matt Martin's got the 5'8" birthday. He's got the 5'8" birthday, born in the same year as Taylor Swift. All right, so we'll move forward now. Where are we at? So we'll go to my fourth note. Oh, we're gonna look at that Flyers brawl versus the Senators. Record breaking. There you got Donald Brashear versus Rob Ray right there. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this. Definitely watch this a few times. And you had the goalies fight right there. A lot of blood being shed. That looks like, is that Rob Ray in that Brashear fight? Looks like Brashear cut him open. And it's another pick there. So we're gonna go look at the Wikipedia. Watch how this hits. All right, is that too zoomed in? No, that's perfect. So look, I want you to look at the score right there. Okay, this is record-breaking penalty minutes. There was 419 penalty minutes. Just just fight after fight after fight after fight. So anyways, this is what they're hitting on in the article. Let me go back and show you right here. And remember, brawl equals 20 in Gematria. 20 years since NHL's record-setting brawl. Fighting is down across the league, but not going anywhere, as we just hit on. So look at this. So again, this was in 2004. So now we're in the year 24. Look at the score right there. Look how the Flyers won the game 5-3 right there. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, look at 5-3. So, oh, okay. So it's 3-5 right there, and you get 35 numerology. I just caught a little error on the fly right there. You see, you get 35 numerology of that Ranger game right there. 225. But look, Taylor equals 35. OT equals 35. The Super Bowl went to OT, right? And the Chiefs Super Bowl wins, what, 3 out of 5 years? Okay. What I caught there was, I thought the date said oh, it is March 5th. Duh. See, look at the date. For some reason I was thinking May 5th. Look, you see the date of the brawl? March 5th, 3-5, and the score 3-5. And then this Ranger game that they hit on, Matt Rempe versus Matt Martin, the New York teams. Right, with that connection. 35 numerology, that game. And then, like I said, Taylor 35, OT 35. Look, you see 5-3 right there. Fighting equals 53. Okay? It doesn't matter what story, y'all. It doesn't matter what story, I'm telling you. Fighting equals the date. Right? And 419 pims. And they want to bring it up now. Fighting equals 53. It was 5-3. Philly beat the Senators. Okay? Right? 35 numerology, the game that they're kind of like comparing it. Well, not comparing it to, but they're bringing it up to make that point of the 20 years. Okay? And let's look at the pims for the Flyers here in that game. Let's scroll down and we keep our eyes open. So it says right here. It says what does it say here? So the game was played March 5th at Wachovia Center, the home arena of the Flyers. Philadelphia won the game 5-3 in all. 419 minutes were assessed in penalties, passing the previous 406. But look at how the Flyers had 213 right here. Flyers had 213 penalty minutes assessed against them. Now, we're going to go back and look at the title right here. Record-setting brawl. What do you think? What do you think? 213. Okay? Right there. Record-setting brawl equals 213, and the Flyers had 213 penalty minutes. Flyers, Senators, brawl. Was there any news clippings on it? Let's see. Any videos, right there. You see? A lot of those picks right there. 419. Is there something else about the 419? The date? I don't know. But yeah. Rob Ray left bloody. Okay. What else do we have here? So that brawl was the 65th day of the year. Okay, well let's put 04 in and verify that. Yeah, the 65th day of the year. Remember, Kansas equals 65. Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl. But Philadelphia equals 65 as well. I'll go over here and I'll enter that. Philadelphia. You see the 65 right there? Philadelphia equals 65. And the 225 game that they brought up with the two New York teams, Rempe versus Martin with the brawl, it's the reflection of 65, 56 day. And notice it leaves 310, and then you just look over there. The anniversary of the record-setting brawl, 301. Right there. You see that? And does Chiefs equal 31? Let me go look. I'm just kind of trying to utilize my memory there. That may be one that... Oh, I put in Taylor. Yeah, Chiefs equals 31. You see that? And they win the Super Bowl. Right? And there's the Super Bowl date with Chiefs. Anyways, pretty interesting right there. All right. Oh, and another point here. Check the teams with this brawl. Let me pull it up again. Philadelphia and Ottawa. That's interesting because it's the Ottawa Senators, right? Let me pull up their logo. And we know Joe Biden hit the Senate stage as a senator. And the brawl was against the Flyers. And they're talking about this now, and we got a 24 selection, right? And oh, okay. And we can look at their games as well, huh? Recently. So you have the Ottawa Senators. Biden hit the Senate stage, the main stage, in 1973, right? As a senator. Okay. And the other team here is the Philadelphia Flyers. So you have Pennsylvania, right? And Biden's got the Scranton connection. He was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So and there's a lot been going on with Philadelphia, right? I know, like, Jason Kelsey, brother of Travis. That's interesting. On the Philadelphia Eagles, and he plays with a guy named DeAndre Swift, and his brother's synced up with Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's pull up the Flyers. The Flyers right there. All right. Get the orange. Okay, and back to the attendance, because Joe Biden's 81 right now, right? Joe Biden's age. So he's in his... Oh, that hits! At first I put the wrong brother. I put Nick Foligno birthday. Now that hits. Okay. So Biden's 81. Now look at Marcus Foligno's birthday. Marcus Foligno's birthday. Look, August 10th, and that's the guy that fought Jared Tinordi, and Tinordi has the 220 birthday. Oh, National Football League equals 220. Okay. I was thinking, I know that's going to hit, but I couldn't find it. You see? I don't know if I put that in earlier. Yeah, I might have. And Kansas City and San Francisco equal 122, by the way, the Super Bowl, teams that played. So, okay, that's interesting. Jared Tenorti has the 8/10 birthday. Biden's 81. So Biden's in his 82nd year of life. And then we go back over here, and look, 82,000 people. You see, I told you we were going to cycle back around to that. And Ottawa equals 82. Okay, look how I do this. On Ottawa equals 82. You see that? Ottawa equals 82. Okay, 82,000 attendance in that game. And it's not even the Ottawa game. It just syncs like that. You see, it's the outdoor game right here that they're taught, right? Is that what it says? Yeah, they dropped the gloves outdoors. I wish I could play it, but we just have the picks. Oh, and let's look at this last game, the Columbus game right here. And when I want to look up the day of the other game too. But so, and yeah, the Rangers with the 39 wins. Let's look at that Rempe. Let's pull up the Rempe Olivier real quick. Matt Rempe versus Olivier. And just look at the images. He got, sympathy with anybody who gets rocked in a fight. This guy got rocked in this fight. Y'all should go check it out. Right here. And that guy's got the 24 on the jersey, and it's the year 24. That's just wild. And look at that guy. Rempe's got the 73. Biden hit the Senate stage in 73 as a senator, and we got the senators synced up in the story with Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Biden born in Pennsylvania. When did Biden hit the Senate stage? When did Biden hit the Senate stage? Oh, I didn't say CNN. Hit the Senate. Look, oh, why does it say 73? Right there, look. Or 72. Look, 73, 1/3. Politics equals 113. And Rempe with that's wild, y'all. I don't try to make those wild connections. All of these stories are synced. And you get Island with the Islanders. Anyways, yeah, we covered it. Brawl equals 20. Been 20 years since the brawl, right? 213 PIMs for Philly in that game. Record-setting brawl equals 213. You know what? It equals 87 like National Hockey League as well. Record-setting brawl. And the game was on 5/3. That's what they're like kind of emphasizing here in the story, this brawl, right? And they're saying fighting's down. The game on 3/5 or the 5th day of the 3rd month, and Philly wins the game 5-3. Fighting equals 53 in the language. The Ranger game on a 35 numerology. Taylor equals 35. OT 35. 3 Super Bowls in 5 years for the Kansas City Commander in Chiefs, right? Synced up with Biden. So yeah, those are our main points. Matt Martin with the 5/8 birthday. There's Rempe. So yeah, just to show you, we don't have to get, all of this stuff can be decoded. Okay, they're just emphasizing. They're bringing it up for a reason. All right. It's kind of like insert here. It's like, oh, okay, it's time for this. Here comes this story again. Insert here with the names and. So maybe we'll have another record setter. It's like, what are you trying to set us up for something here? So maybe we have another one to come, right? Okay, y'all. So we'll play that little video clip again, and then we'll get out of here. Let's play this.
Philadelphia Flyers and Ottawa Senators that set the record for the most penalty minutes in NHL history. Fighting has evolved to the point where there are expected to be fewer than 300 this season. In 2003-04, there were nearly 800.
Yeah, when I played, it was you could really use it as intimidation. You can still use it a little bit today, but not as much. You know, the stage fighting and all that stuff. That doesn't.
Stage fighting, they just mean like the guys kind of set it up, like they have certain guys who fill that role. Not so much anymore, but they'll kind of set it up like, hey, this is our role. We're going to fight. That's kind of what they mean by stage, just on another level, right?
Doesn't work anymore. But there is a time and place for it.
But don't expect it to be banned anytime soon.
I think that it holds a place in the game. I'm not a huge fan of the two toughest guys on the ice just jump the boards and fight each other just to fight. I don't think we see that at all anymore. It's all kind of standing up for a teammate, defending yourself, defending the guy beside you. So from that standpoint, I'm glad it's still around.
NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman has said fighting serves as a thermostat in hockey that keeps tensions from boiling over, leading to stick swinging and measures other than fisticuffs.
I agree with it too, script aside or whatever. You know what I mean? You police yourselves. Think about that out here on the streets, right? We police ourselves, if it came down to it in our communities, right?
I like that it's still involved in the game. I think it's important in the game. I think, when guys police themselves, I do think it does control a lot of the cheap stuff that
That's
goes
just
on.
what I said.
So I'm happy for that.
Kind of.
But with the skill we have in the game now, it's nice to see that guys can feel a little bit more freer out there and try and do more and show their abilities. The game's better now than it was back when, all that stuff was going on back when I played. The games just keep evolving, and it's going to continue that way.
All right. So okay, just a quick little decode for y'all. Quick quick little decode for y'all. So, and again, they're just going down, talking about how the numbers have been down in fighting. But you see how it can still be decoded very, very easily. And there's just numbers on numbers there. I don't need to go through and do all of that. Right now. 226, that's interesting because yesterday was, oh, okay. I thought it was 226, the number. My bad. Okay, so yeah, that's it, y'all. Okay, if there's any hockey fans out there, I have the Canada connection. 20 years since NHL's record-setting brawl, Senators and Flyers, right? When brawl equals 20, fighting is down across the league, but not going anywhere. As check the last couple of days, some huge fights. If you want a little bit of break from this, go on YouTube, just check out some of these NHL fights. Not a lot of people even know fighting goes down in the NHL, but yeah, it does. And if you do need a little break, keep in mind, and NHL is great in person. I'm not putting up money to see it in person, and I don't even watch it anymore. I'm just saying I'll check out the fights. I'm not really like watching the games, but yeah, that's it, y'all. So we're still on February 27th. So tomorrow's 228. Tomorrow is Wednesday. And I'll probably be back here with another deco. Maybe I'll take a nap first. But I appreciate y'all. Until next time.